Imagine working hard for years, showing up early, staying late, solving problems nobody else wants to touch, and still feeling nervous, almost guilty, just thinking about asking for a raise. Your heart beats faster, your brain starts whispering, what if they think I'm ungrateful? What if they replace me? What if I'm not actually worth more? So instead, you stay quiet. Meanwhile, someone else joins the company tomorrow and earns more than you on day one. Here's the uncomfortable truth: job loyalty, the idea that hard work automatically leads to reward, is quietly dying, and most people haven't realized it yet. Welcome to Brain Dots, where we break down the psychology behind everyday decisions that secretly control your life. If you enjoy content that makes you see work, money, and human behavior differently, hit subscribe now, because today's video might completely change how you see your career. For decades, people were raised on a simple formula: study hard, get a stable job, stay loyal, and work your way up. Our parents believed loyalty was security, and honestly, for a long time it worked. Companies used to reward long-term employees with predictable promotions, pensions, and stability. Staying 20 or 30 years at one company wasn't unusual, it was respected. But something changed. Modern workplaces don't operate on emotional loyalty anymore. They operate on efficiency, adaptability, and numbers. Companies restructure, departments disappear, and budgets shift overnight. And suddenly, loyalty stopped being a two-way relationship. It became one-sided. Let's be honest, companies today rarely promise lifelong employment. Layoffs happen even during profitable years, roles get automated, outsourcing reduces costs. Also, entire industries transform faster than workers can adapt. From a business perspective, this makes sense. Companies are designed to survive competition, not to guarantee emotional security. But psychologically, humans didn't evolve for this environment. Your brain still expects fairness, you believe effort should equal reward. So when loyalty isn't returned, it creates confusion and anxiety. Here's the paradox: employees are told to act like owners, but treated like replaceable expenses. And once workers notice this mismatch, something shifts. They stop committing emotionally. That's why job hopping is increasing worldwide. People aren't becoming less loyal because they're lazy. They're adapting to a system that no longer rewards staying still. Now let's talk about the real reason you're afraid to ask for a raise, and it's deeper than money. It's psychological conditioning. 1. Authority conditioning. From childhood, authority figures controlled rewards. Teachers graded you, parents approved behavior, bosses evaluate performance. 2. Fear of rejection is equal to social survival instinct. Humans evolved in tribes, and being rejected once meant losing protection and resources. So today, when you imagine your boss saying no, your brain reacts as if social survival is threatened. That's why your stomach tightens before difficult workplace conversations. It's not weakness, it's ancient biology. 3. The gratitude trap. Many employees secretly believe, I should just be grateful I have a job. Companies rarely say this directly, but workplace culture often implies it. Especially during economic uncertainty, gratitude becomes psychological leverage. You start undervaluing your contributions because asking for more feels selfish. But here's the reality: a salary is not charity, it's an exchange of value. Here's something most people don't realize. Companies often expect negotiation. Not asking for a raise can actually signal satisfaction. From management's perspective, if performance is good and the employee isn't complaining, why increase costs? Businesses optimize expenses by default. This isn't personal, it's structural. And ironically, the employees who work hardest and complain least often earn less over time. Why? Because reliability gets mistaken for acceptance. Quick pause: if you're realizing you've been undervaluing yourself at work, you're not alone. Brain Dots exists to help you understand the psychology behind these invisible patterns. Subscribe now so you don't miss future videos. Now let's talk about something uncomfortable. Many people say they stay loyal to their jobs. But often, it isn't loyalty, it's fear disguised as loyalty. Fear of uncertainty, fear of change, and fear of starting over. Your brain prefers predictable discomfort over unfamiliar possibility. Psychologists call this loss aversion. We fear losing what we already have more than we value potential gains. So even when underpaid, employees stay. Not because they love the job, but because uncertainty feels dangerous. Here's another surprising truth: confidence rarely comes before asking for a raise, it comes after. Most people wait until they feel ready or worthy. But readiness is subjective. Your brain constantly moves the goalpost. I'll ask after my next project, maybe after one more year, once I'm perfect at everything. Perfection becomes procrastination. Meanwhile, inflation rises, new hires negotiate higher salaries, and your pay stays frozen in time. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Most people don't fail financially because they lack talent. They fail because they never learn to advocate for their own value. They wait to be noticed, they wait to be rewarded, they wait for permission. But modern careers don't reward waiting, they reward awareness. If this video changed how you see work and career psychology, subscribe to Brain Dots right now. We break down the hidden mental patterns shaping success, confidence, and decision-making every week. I'll see you in the next video.